Okay, but people always talk about how people pleasing is the worst thing ever. It's manipulative. If you do it, you're a terrible person. And there's all this shame around people pleasing. And here's like a quick reframe. One, I want you to think about like all of the ways in which like people pleasing at one point in time helped you to survive, whether that was in childhood or whenever you started developing this tendency to people please. Like, how did people pleasing help you cope with whatever was going on in that moment and helped you survive that specific environment? Okay, so that way you can understand why it developed and how it actually helped you, so you can start to dismantle some of the shame, because that people pleasing tendency came from a need to try to figure out how you can survive and how you can protect yourself. Okay, next up, I want you to think about all the ways in which people pleasing has been like helpful, but how you could kind of tone that down. For example, maybe you do like giving gifts to other people or being very considerate of other people, very understanding, whatever it might be that is specific to your people pleasing tendencies, and then figure out, how can I balance this? Yes, I like doing things for others, but I can't do it to the extent of where I'm not taking care of my own needs. Oh, I love making people playlists, or I love being able to hear them out when they're having a hard day, but I also need to make sure that I'm filling up my own cup. And then before you do this next step, I want you to really ground yourself and tell yourself that you're still a good person. You're just going to investigate the ways that maybe your people-pleasing tendencies have been a little bit harmful. And then maybe you can sit yourself down and say, okay, maybe my people-pleasing tendencies were a little bit manipulative or controlling. Maybe I expected other people to mind read and know exactly what I want without actually communicating and asserting my boundaries or the things that I need from them. Maybe I wasn't prioritizing my own needs and I was prioritizing other people's needs, and I was resenting them for that. So now that you have all this information, you can start taking away the stigma and the shame and the guilt that you're feeling and try to make peace with everything. Okay, I developed this tendency as a need to survive when I was a child, and it carried over into my adulthood because I thought that that was the only way to get people to like me and not abandon me, but I'm realizing that it's actually pushing people away and making me resent people and resent myself. Here are some of the tendencies that I don't enjoy about my people pleasing. Here are some of the tendencies that I do enjoy, but maybe just need to like tone it down and balance it out so that I'm actually taking care of myself as well as others. And you can just kind of play with it from there and just figure it out as you go. So anyway, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Otherwise, my name is Sarah. I'm your favorite self-experimenting coach or companion, and I help get people reacquainted with who they most authentically are. You're an amazing person, and I hope you have the best day.